Welcome to the strawberry full moon. June's full moon has been called the strawberry moon for centuries, named by indigenous peoples of North America for the season of the first ripe strawberries, the fruit that took all of spring to grow, quietly and underground and out of sight, and is now ready, sweet, real, and here. That's the energy of this full moon. The harvest. The moment when what you've been tending, sometimes patiently, sometimes impatiently, sometimes with more faith than evidence, becomes visible, tangible, yours to receive. This full moon sits in Capricorn energy, the sign of the mountain goat, steady, deliberate, ambitious in the most grounded sense, not reckless ambition, not frantic reaching, the kind of ambition that knows the mountain is real, knows the climb takes time, and keeps going anyway because the summit is worth it. Grounded ambition, emotional balance, the ability to feel everything you're feeling without losing your footing. That's what we're working with today. So take a breath and let yourself arrive fully for this one. Find a comfortable position. Let your body be heavy as the earth, as steady as a mountain. This is not the meditation where we float. This is the one where we plant. Take a slow breath in and let it out even more slowly, like you're releasing something you've been gripping onto. And again, in slowly, out slowly. Let the exhale be twice as long as the inhale. One more time, and this time on the exhale, let your shoulders drop, your belly soften, your hands open. Let the body communicate to the nervous system. We are safe. We are here. We can receive. The Capricorn full moon asks us to go deep into the earth before we look at the sky. Feel the surface beneath you, the floor, the bed, the ground, whatever is holding you right now. Feel it as solid and real. It is. Now imagine roots, not thin roots, but thick ones. The roots of an ancient tree that has weathered every season, every storm, every long winter and abundant summer. Roots that go down so far they reach water, reach bedrock, reach the quiet, deep center of the earth. Let those roots extend from the base of your spine and the soles of your feet. Let them go down without effort. Let gravity do the work as the earth receives them. Feel what it's like to be that anchored, to have that much ground beneath you, to be connected to something that has been stable for billions of years. From this ground, you can handle anything the full moon illuminates. From this ground, The emotions that arise don't sweep you away. They move through. They inform. They release. The full moon is the great illuminator. Whatever has been in shadow, in you, in your life, in your patterns and relationships, and the places you haven't been willing to look, the full moon brings it into the light. Not to overwhelm you, to show you what's real so you can work with it consciously rather than around it. So I want you to ask yourself, with genuine honesty, from the safety of this ground that you've built, what is the full moon illuminating for you right now? What have you been avoiding looking at? What truth has been trying to get your attention? What in your life is asking to be seen clearly, maybe for the first time? Let whatever comes up come up. Don't push it away. Don't analyze it into something more comfortable. Just let it be present and held in the light. Notice that you are still here, still rooted, still grounded. The truth did not sweep you away because the ground is real and you are standing on it. That is the Capricorn gift. The mountain doesn't move because of what it sees. It sees clearly and it stays. Full moons are emotionally amplified. The tides respond to the moon. Your body, which is mostly water, responds too. Feelings run higher. Old things surface. The emotional landscape gets louder. For empaths and highly sensitive people, this can feel like being turned up to full volume. For anyone who has been doing deep work, the full moon has a way of bringing the next layer to the surface, right on schedule. What are you feeling right now, underneath the surface of your ordinary day? What emotion has been present this week that you haven't fully given space to? Let yourself feel that, not to be consumed by it, but to acknowledge it. There is a difference between feeling something and being swept away by it. You have ground. You can feel fully from a place of groundedness. Breathe into wherever that feeling lives in your body. Let it know that it has been seen. Let it know it doesn't have to get louder to get your attention. You're already listening. And now, from this grounded place, ask it, what do you need? Not what do you want me to do? Not what do you want me to fix? Just what do you need right now? Let the answer come. Honor it. Even if you can't give it everything it's asking for right now, you can at least acknowledge it. You can say, I hear you. I see you. I'm not going to keep running from you. That acknowledgement is itself a form of balance. The emotion does not need to be resolved right now. It needs to be felt. And you just felt it. Now let's talk about what you're building. Capricorn is the sign of the long game, of patient, deliberate, consistent effort towards something that matters, of knowing the difference between the summit that is worth climbing and the one that just looks impressive from a distance. The strawberry moon is the harvest, but harvest doesn't mean that you're done. It means what you've been tending is ready to be received, and then you plant again. What are you building right now? Not what you think you should be building, but what are you actually genuinely building? What is the thing you keep coming back to that pulls at you even when it's hard, that you are working toward even when the progress feels slow? Feel the weight and the reality of it, not as pressure, as substance. This thing is real. The work you've done toward it is real. The version of you who is capable of it is real. And you've been becoming that version steadily this whole time. The full moon illuminates the progress that you might be too close to see. Take a step back right now, from inside this meditation, from this grounded place, and look at how far you've actually come. Not from the beginning of time, from 6 months ago, from the new moon 2 weeks ago, from last week. You have moved. Things have shifted. The mountain is real and you have been climbing it. The summit is closer than it was. So repeat after me, silently or out loud, and let it be a recommitment. I am in it for the long game. I trust the pace of my becoming. I release the urgency that tells me I should be further along. I honor the steady, consistent, grounded work that I have been doing. I am building something real, and I keep going. The full moon is also a release point. The cycle that began with a new moon 2 weeks ago reaches its peak here. And what came up in that cycle that needs to be cleared makes itself known now. What has this lunar cycle shown you that you are ready to release? A habit that is slowing you down? A belief that is no longer true? An emotional pattern that you've seen clearly tonight and are ready to let go of? A story about your timeline, your worthiness, your capacity that doesn't belong in the next chapter? Let it come into your awareness. Hold it, not tightly, just present and seen. And now, on your next exhale, release it to the moon. Imagine it rising out of you like mist, drawn upward toward the full moonlight, composted into something that feeds the next cycle rather than weighing down this one. Breathe it out and let it go. Now say these words to yourself or out loud. I release what this cycle revealed. I release what no longer serves the person that I am becoming. I release the timeline I thought I was supposed to be on. I release the weight that was never mine to carry into the next chapter. Under this full moon, I let it go. Completely, willingly, with gratitude for what it taught me. Now take a full breath. Feel the ground beneath you still there, steady, unchanged, holding you through everything. Feel the roots, the anchor, the mountain steadiness that was here before the emotions arrived and is still here now. You illuminated what needed to be seen. You felt what needed to be felt. You committed to what you're building. You released what belonged to this cycle and not the next. That's the full moon work done well. Not forced, not performed, but real. The strawberry moon is sweet because the strawberry took its time. It didn't rush. It didn't force itself to ripen before it was ready. It just grew. In the dark, in the quiet, underground and out of sight, until the conditions were right and it came into fullness. That's you. That's what you've been doing. Growing in the ways that don't always show up in the highlight reel. Becoming in the quiet and the unglamorous and the keep going anyway. The fruit is ripening. The harvest is coming. Stay grounded. Stay balanced. Keep climbing. And when you're ready, open your eyes. Happy full moon.